What's really good about scratch building is because you're scratch building it and you're making it up as you go along, you can chop and change things and what have you, you know. Case in point here with this Doctor Who diorama that I'm making. This is the back wall. And as I said in part one, I was going to have a central focus thing, which was that top of the leaf blower. You can see I drew it out and I made a hole as well. It's under there now for where the LEDs were going to come along. And I put on extra bits. I put these old Games Workshop tiles that you could cut out the side. I put that there. This card, photographic card cut out. This thing, which I think was earphone dispensers, also a packaging for earphones, put that on. This thing, which is a bit of a toy launch pad thing, put that on. And the roundel was going to be there with the light in. But then I remembered I found this in my mum's attic years and years ago. And what it is, it's a piece of about 79-80. I decided I would make a little lit up diorama for my MPC Alien that I'd made. And, you know, being a kid, you know, and not having a clue, I just bunged on anything that I had. It's quite winceable now. To look at it, and also winceable when you think about the parts that I was using. I mean, you might recognise that's the actual bottom of the cockpit of Darth Vader's TIE fighter. These are two side walls from it. That's a bit off of the Airfix Saturn V kit. No idea what those tubes are. All those bits. And I found it in my mum's attic, incredibly dusty, incredibly crude now, especially as I hand painted it in Humbrol gunmetal and aluminium mesh from the car repair shop. And I've had this in a drawer, you know, because it's like, oh, bless me, you know, back in 79-80, I didn't have a bloody clue. So, and as you can see, some bits have fallen off. So I thought I'd resurrect it. So I've nixed that idea, hot glued rather clumsily. I've got to peel all these bits off. But I've hot glued it in place. I've got to add some more bits to cover up these bits. And I've also cut out behind that area, and that's where my light's going to be coming from there. So this thing that I made back in about 79-80 is going to live on in this new thing that I'm doing in 2020, right? So that's the back. The front, the sides. In part one, I said I wanted a doorway, but I didn't just want to cut you know, a doorway. So what this is, that's the lid off of one of those, of a container for those, you know, washing machine blob things that you get. So that's the lid, and I just cut the middle out, and that gave me a nice little door frame. A few greeblies there. And I'm working on the other one, which is actually going to just be an archway. And I've just started putting kit bits on. So, yeah, we're well underway on this project now.